of a road trip going into this one. These are the games that challenge
So
guys. They will have the work certainly cut out for them, but they believe they can come away with a win. And seeing where the Warriors are.
it can kill you, yeah.
Warriors trail by 5.
Oh.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 7 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Here's Freak. Good D by Thompson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The shot by Curry, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And Freak throws it down.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's the screen. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. Then for the Warriors, Barbosa comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Yeah.
When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Here's Freak. A 10-footer finds the target. 1:11 left in the first. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Sealy gets the bucket.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Freak kicks to Green.
Good dog.
Count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
And guys, Gerald Green looked to be out of the NBA at one point in his career, but since coming back from Russia, he has completely reinvented himself as a player.
Winslow kicks to Freak. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Golden State. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, foul trouble early on, I thought, set the tone in that game, and it just made it difficult for them to get over the hump.
Yeah, it really got them out of sync, and that hurt them big time. Forced them to go much deeper into their bench than they would have liked to.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
And he gets the bucket.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Barbosa. Shot is off.
En
Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
And we're 5-6 feet outside that three-pointer.
I was going to say, Greg, how
Wofür mit 23 für 24? Hier kommt zu 21.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Azil. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Barbosa is out there with Livingston, and it's Bogut at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers gave them a huge boost. He ended with 10 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players
no.
to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Andre Iguodala. The Heat have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Now here's Freak. D right on him. It's rebounded by Livingston. Golden State's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Heat leading by 9.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Warriors have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Bosch passes to Freak. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Cut the bucket. Green's got 6.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Warriors trail by 9. Here is Livingston. His last outing, he had 8 points. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
And that concludes the...
Yes, Kevin, here.
Halt 48 zu 41 für uns.
And now the 3rd quarter has to get going. The Living group getting ready for Miami.
Ausgleich.
Anderson, he's checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. Then for the Warriors, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Freak, he's in at point guard. Anderson is out there with Dang. Then there's Gerald Green. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And the Warriors miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Freak. The dunk and the powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
The Heat making a switch here. Bosh is checked in. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. Free throw good. Freak. Warriors trail by 5. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Iguodala setting the pick for Barbosa. Back to Iguodala. Takes the 3. And the shot is good. Iguodala's got 8.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
1:04 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Livingston. Rebound by the Heat. Bosch has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lets it go from 11, and another. Once again, shot good from free. Now it's a 6-point Miami lead. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively. You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Here's Livingston, lays it up and brings it in. Livingston's got 7 points in the game.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be...
And here are the Heat now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Azealia is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bogut, and at the center, locking down the middle. There's Freak. And so it's Miami winning this one. Probably a little closer
So, okay.
than they would have liked.
91 zu 84. Ordentlich, ja.
Yes, guys, I'm here with
The 2K Sports
It's okay.
Game Show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Bosh. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just... And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
So, das war's vom Spiel. Bis dann. Ciao, ciao.